Cowboys fan coming back to you with a live stream. The first one in 6 months, I believe. So I'm going to do some showdown, and today's requirements are the same as yesterday's. Win with my sharpshooting lineup. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to do well. I hope you guys enjoy this. It's the first one in, like I said, 6 months, so I'm glad to be doing this. I'm just doing this as a makeup because all my videos that I've been recording on RecGo took a long time to try to save to my library on my phone, and it just didn't work at all. It just never really worked, to be honest, because they would take a long time, like I said, to go into my phone library, so that I just hit save, I would hit save the video, and that would be a quick way to save it, and then I'd upload it to YouTube from my phone, and then apparently the audio would just disappear. So I'm just going to do a live stream just to, make it up to you guys, and I'm going to have to figure out how to get my audio working again. I'm sorry for that. So I'm just going to make this up for you. And Klay Thompson, man, just Klay Thompson. I hope the Warriors get back to their dominating form. They don't need Kevin Durant to win. They could get Giannis, which would be cheese. And if they're not going to guard Klay Thompson, oh man, I wish that was going to be wide open. If they ain't going to guard Klay, I'm just going to pass out to Klay, and he's going to be knocking down some threes. Damian, oh my goodness, they are not guarding Klay Thompson. They are just not guarding Klay. I mean, I want to go off with Damian Lillard, but if they ain't going to guard Klay, then I'll just make them pay. You don't guard Klay, I'm going to make you pay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's just unfair. I mean, this is the Klay Thompson show. I didn't even, if I go back and give a name to this stream, it's going to be the Klay Thompson gameplay, I guess. They just don't want to guard Klay, so I'll just go and roll into the basket. This is just insanity. And, yep. I mean, oh my goodness, Dennis Rodman ain't no beast. I'm just going to force one with, Damian Lillard, and that was not a smart idea. It was, heavily contested, so Rodman has 101 layup. I have underestimated my opponent. Clutch 3 from Kirilenko. Yep. This is the golden ticket. I don't even know when I pulled them, to be honest. But I like how golden tickets have like clutch abilities or buzzer beaters or whatever. So, man, I don't think I'm going to take home the win. That was a nice bounce pass and a nice wide open mid-range. Klay Thompson taking over. Klay Thompson just taking over. Oh my goodness, Rodman tried to shoot it over Brandon Ingram. So hopefully I win. Most of these players that I play, they just don't pay attention that I'm playing them, and then they end up, not playing back, and then it gives me a loss for having it be expired. So I'm going to play another one. I mean, this squad, it's decent. It's not the best, but it's decent. I want to see who this guy has. Oh my gosh. He's got 91 Curry, 98 Booker. I didn't really play this lineup. not lineup. I didn't play that promo with all those all-stars and all that. Like, I treated kind of this game like I treated Madden Mobile for a reason. Like, I just got, like, bored of it, bored of the grind, and then I just decided to be like, yeah, I'm not really gonna play or be interested. Like, I just collect the packs and stuff, and I just wouldn't care. And I left LeBron wide open. Not a good idea. And another thing to understand is after Klay Thompson nails that 3 and swishes it, is if you're the higher overall, you play on your home court. So if I'm a lower overall than the person I'm facing, then we play on their court. That's just an interesting little tidbit. As I knock the ball out of bounds, we got to clamp Curry. And someone could have intercepted that inbounds pass. We don't need to leave LeBron. We are just leaving LeBron, and LeBron is dominating, and because this guy's defense is not that good, and oh my goodness, that was an open 3 and he missed it. Brandon Ingram forcing the defense on Curry. Oh my goodness. Brandon Ingram and Lillard forcing the defense on Curry. Wide open. Well, I thought it was wide open. It'll be contested, but Damian Lillard, Dame Dalla with the 3. I'm just going to play defense on whoever. That was wide open. Okay, Kirilenko with the clutch 3. And you're not going to stop that. Kevin Love, you're not going to stop that. Wide open, but of course it's early, but it's going to go in because it's guaranteed. Well, it's not guaranteed. You can block that, actually. You can block the Dwight Howard. Yeah, I think you can block those clutch things. Is that Curry on? That was Curry on Brandon Ingram. Yeah, that's height mismatch. You're not going to defend them. But, Curry in real life is actually, I think, a solid defender. But in game, you're not going to realistically have Curry stop that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my team gives up way too many second chance points. That's okay. Now, LeBron's not even going to play defense on Brandon Ingram. And one thing about this court is I think you can stand on the line and it still counts as like a 3-pointer for some reason. I don't know, the 3-pointers are just kind of whacked on this court. And we just let LeBron have a wide open splash, and you're going to let me have a contested splash. So Klay Thompson turning up. Embiid. Yeah, if Klay hit that would have been, absurd. 23-11. That guy had a, garbage doo-doo squad. And I lost to that guy, 25-26. I could have won, but my team's just a 97, and his was like, I forgot what overall his was. But the last guy I played, garbage doo-doo squad, LOL. That's like, could I think of any better, descriptive words? He managed to put up 16. So really it's not about your overall, it's about, can you have any skill? Because, you can have great cards, but not know how to use them. Because I could force a whole lot of 3s with Lillard, with Thompson, even with Ingram or Kirilenko, but I'm not gonna force it with, Dwight Howard. This guy's got a 91 overall. Oh, I think I can tell. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'll just try to do something funny. I will try to hit a 3 with Dwight Howard. I will. It's going to be weird, but Okay, well, that was a bad idea, and I got the ball back somehow. Lillard. Why do I have a big man guarding Damian Lillard? That's not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that was bad. I got embarrassed. Lopez, don't guard me. Oh, if Dwight Howard was going to make that, I think this ain't the right court for that to happen. Dude, I think Anthony Davis was playing defense on Lillard, I think. Rondo is so small. I'm laughing, and I need to be focusing on the gameplay, but I want to get Howard his three. If he pulls up Dwight Howard challenge didn't matter. He just said, I'm going to shoot this three and you are not going to stop me. Oh my goodness. Yep, well, it really depends. I think stats lie. I think Dwight Howard is secretly a 3-point sniper when he wants to be. I think it's just an act. I think he can really hit them. And Dwight Howard did not get credit with a block, but it looked like he kind of blocked it, before Kirilenko got the rebound. So, yeah. Dwight Howard with the board, and then they're going to just let me pull with Damian Lillard. That was challenged, but I felt like it was kind of wide open. I was able to hit it. I was able to think about hitting it for a split second. Oh my goodness. What was that? You see, I told you those clutch things. You can block them, those abilities. You can just block them, and oh my goodness, Howard was running with me, and I gave the ball up. You saw that? You saw me give the ball up. Howard is pretty. He's pretty good. It's not his best version because I just turned the ball over. That was weird, but I think Dwight Howard's best version came in the Battle for LA promo. And then besides this one, he also has the 99 version from the Live Since 95 promo. So he's got two better cards than this. But man, I hit a three with Dwight Howard. I tried that yesterday. It didn't work, but Dwight can hit threes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's insane. I'm going to keep on doing this until I don't care anymore. So, he scored more points than me. I scored 11, he scored 12, don't matter. I feel like I should put in Ben Simmons back and then try to spam threes with Ben Simmons, to be honest. That would just be funny. This guy is a 92. Oh my goodness, he's got Trae Young, Ray Allen, Thunder Dan, Kevin Love, Joel Embiid. Embiid 79 defense, Howard 87. Pretty nice. Embiid can shoot mid-range and stuff. Dwight can shoot mid-range too, but Dwight does more of the traditional big things, because of course Embiid's like a stretch five. Embiid's a stretch five, and Howard's more of your traditional center. Wow, Embiid was clamping. Yep, that's not fair. Embiid was clamping Howard, and there was nothing I could have done. Kirilenko was on Embiid. Yeah, my defense really puts, not the right defenders on the right position. In no universe should Brandon Ingram be guarding Ray Allen, Um, and then I'm just telling you, like, but the game thinks Ray Allen should be on the computer thinks that Ray Allen should be on Brandon Ingram, and man, was that a mean swish. You see, and I wasn't even behind the line. So, but this computer thinks that Kirilenko should be on Embiid, and that Ray Allen should be on Brandon Ingram, and vice versa. Like, because for some reason, this guy's defensive coach, this guy's coach might think that Ray Allen should be on, the computer thinks that Ray Allen should be on Brandon Ingram, and Thunder Dan should be guarding, Brandon Ingram, like, because I'm going to just manually, have Lillard play defense with, Trae Young. So, it's just whatever the computer wants to try to do to get defense happening, because I'm not good at defense. Ray Allen is not stopping me. I have the offensive advantage, but, it doesn't really matter. Are we just going to let Embiid? I guess we're going to. That didn't look like anybody was guarding anybody, and the game was like Embiid was totally guarded. It didn't look like it. And then I used Howard. I wanted to drive in with Howard, but the AI was focused on Howard. So then I saw that Klay Thompson was like open, so I'm going to hit the wide open, player. Uh-oh. That was almost bad. And that was a nice bounce pass. Oh, and that was a wide open three that I should have hit, but it was not a bad look. It was not a bad look at all. Dude, the whole defense is not set up at all. And I just hit a three with Andrei Kirilenko, so I'm not, I can pass the ball really, well. And some of them are some of the open shots I take are not that bad that I think about it. But yeah, you have to know when to pass. Like, if you're trying to drive in, but then you see a wide open person, kick it out to the wide open person. That's what I'm gonna advocate for. So instead of selfishly trying to drive in with Dwight, I'm going to kick it out and be selfless. And even if I don't make the three or something, if I don't even make the three, that's on me. And hopefully I can get the rebound. But I probably won't get the rebound, so that's fine. I just want to try to make the right decisions. This is going to be the last game with Damian Lillard at point guard. I'm going to put in Ben Simmons, and it's going to be funny. It is going to be funny. Because no disrespect to Damian Lillard, but I think Ben Simmons is more cheese, and I just hit a challenged 3-pointer, but it still went in, so I'll try to make the best of having Damian Lillard, but some reason I just like Ben Simmons. Double teamed. That almost went bad because Allen Iverson was about to pick it off, and I just forced a bad pass with bad pass, bad shot. Iverson. Someone blocked that. LeBron. Wide open. Nothing I can really do. Dwight. At this point, I don't really care. I think Zubac can shoot threes better. So I might put in Zubac, to be honest. Yeah, I might just put in Zubac. I might have to do that. Kirilenko, clutch 3. Bang. Trying to be like that announcer that's like, Curry from deep, bang, like that. I mean, like, that's what I was trying to imitate there, I guess. So, I mean, just interesting. Dwight Howard, wide open layup. Where was the defense there? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wide open 3 from Brandon Ingram, like no one on him. So, yeah, that was a nice open. I mean, I don't think that Kirilenko 3 was wide open, but you know, I just had to say bang just once because it'd be weird if I didn't. It'd just be weird if I didn't. For some reason, they're not playing defense on Klay Thompson. Like, they're just overcommitting to whoever I'm like usering, and then I just swish, you know. I mean I pass. Like, look, they're for some reason they're just so focused on the player that I'm, you know, running the ball with. Like, I'm just like on with Lillard, and then they're just so focused on that they are not guarding Klay Thompson for any reason. That should go in. Yeah, LeBron's pass should just go in. Dude, they are never reacting to Klay Thompson at all, and they're just letting me get a wide open shot. That's just, it's not right, but it's what's happening. So LeBron had his clutch. My Kirilenko has my clutch, and I won by 1 point. Nice. So, Klay Thompson, thank you. I could have won by I think if I would have hit that 3 instead of 29, take off that 2, I could have won by 1, or I could have won by 2. Just because 3 is 1 point greater than 2, so. But now it's going to be the end of Damian Lillard in the lineup. I got famous Los on the bench. He should be the starter, but I mean, like, Los is 5'10". I need a bigger shooting guard, and this is just going to be cheese. So bear with me. Excuse me. Showdown. Ben Simmons. He can hit 3s too. But it's like a low rating. I mean, Ben Simmons. Oh my goodness. I mean, he is pretty tall, so it's like Simmons is 6'10", Klay Thompson is 6'7", Brandon Ingram's like 6'8", Kirilenko's I forgot how tall. Oh, Kirilenko's 6'9", Dwight 6'11", so 6'11" for Dwight, 6'9" for Kirilenko, 6'9" for Brandon Ingram too. So wow, and Klay Thompson 6'7", and then of course you know that Simmons is 6'10". Man, he's got a Karis LeVert. Oh my goodness. He's got a Series 4 player. Oh my goodness. Well, that's not going to be fun. So Ben Simmons, how tall is? Oh, Oscar Robertson 6'5". And well, the only advantage I think I have is at point guard. Oh well. This says even. I don't think so, and I won the tip-off. Oh, who was guarding me there? Who was guarding me? That's guarding me? And Ben Simmons had a 87. Yeah, Ben Simmons had an 87, but Damian Lillard makes it Ben Simmons 3 go up to an 89. And I don't even know who was guarding me there, but is that the guy's power forward or something? Is that the guy's? Yeah, I think the guy's power forward or whoever this guy is right there. I don't know who that guy is at all. Is center or something? Well, I cannot believe, like, the game doesn't pass it to who you should pass it to. Like I wanted to hit, Klay Thompson because they weren't playing defense on Klay, but it wouldn't let me for some reason. Maybe I was reacting too slow. Oh man, scoring with contact up is on that guy. Yep, I don't even know who that is. That was a perfect perfect release. And that's Vucevic. I'm just forcing shots. I can't hit anything, so I guess I have to drive. But every time I drive with Ben Simmons, they're leaving Klay Thompson open. And man, I'm trying to steal the ball right now. There is no defense on this team, so I'm going to have to rely on. You see, I want to hit clutch, and that's going to be a 2. No, that's going to be no wait. Yeah, no, that's going to be a 2. Watch it be a 2. See, because I stepped on the line on accident. So I really can't defend with this team, and not only that, I'm being poor offensively. We're committing too many guys on one person, so look, wide open, and he's not even going to hit it because they're going to say it's contested. I'm like, but I'm passing it in time and shooting it on time. We're just letting Vucevic eat us up. Like, how many times is this going to be missed? It's the right move, it's the right shot, but I'm frustrated that my guys can't even defend. You know what I mean? Was having Simmons in at point guard a bad idea? And then the defense gets there late, so I'm like, is having Simmons in bad? I mean, probably, because I can't even offensively, score nothing. And it's not because Simmons is a liability. It's because, I guess it's because Simmons is too big. They expect me to kick out. But I'm like, who should I kick out to? Who should I move the ball to? I just don't believe it. Okay, Hardaway. I used to have this card. I used to have the John Starks, but I gave up. I gave up him to get that 100 Kawhi Leonard that you guys saw in my last video, so not a smart decision, but I'm going to try to ball out with Simmons. We're going to have something. Simmons can guard there's no doubt in my mind, Simmons is a great defender. He's a great defender. He can guard because of his height and his talent. He could guard every position, but he needs to consistently turn into a great scorer by shooting, not just the layups and stuff that he's known for, but he needs to shoot more threes and he needs to hit more mid-range, and it's awkward. I'll just show you. Here's his. You've seen his release. I tried shooting here, but look, I can't. You see that weird release, that weird left-handed release? That's what he has to change to become a better scorer instead of just doing layup and great hustling plays and defense and dunking and driving to the hoop and such. But yeah, so Simmons, I guess the reason why this is a disaster is because Simmons really can't shoot well at all. It's just a liability. And Penny Hardaway, like just dunking on Dwight just is it's unrealistic. And that might be Tim Hardaway. I'm getting my Hardaways. I think it was Penny with Shaq. So yeah, I just need to not get my players confused. So only automatic offense is going to be Klay Thompson or this. And then they were ready for that pass back. I can't even get my players involved the way I want to, and he's just going to hit that mid-range. They know I can't shoot, so I'm going to have to score with contact. 102 score with contact. Yep, so Ben Simmons is just going to have to drive it to the hoop. Like there's no separation, there's no spacing at all. No spacing whatsoever. They're ready for this. Okay, that's going to be a 2. Oh my goodness, I wanted it to be a 3, not a 2. I can't believe that. So I can't score with any other player either because there's no spacing at all. None whatsoever. And I believe it's because of Simmons. With Damian Lillard I had some spacing. I'm just gonna come on, Howard. Wide open. There was some nice spacing there. I had to fight around a screen. Like I had to have Howard kind of I had to have Dwight kind of set a screen by having him like run into him so that I could purposely go around, and then after going around I had Brandon Ingram go from the right side of the court to the other side, like, you would see Steph Curry do, like, because Steph Curry would, like, give it up to someone to run around and sprint and then get it back and then be able to, like, shoot it wide open, except I didn't give it up to get it right back. I just had Brandon Ingram try to imitate Steph Curry and do that. So I guess having Ben Simmons in at point guard, not a good idea. I guess my team can score. It's just I don't have any skill with Ben Simmons. He's just too. I guess he's just too tall, and you saw his stats. He can dunk. He's got 100 dunking, 99 layup and such, and inside paint and all that. But I'm just more used to shorter point guards. I'm just more used to that. I'm going to lock this because, again, Klay Thompson. I'm not going to do arena in this mode because it's just laggy. And I said that Showdown was kind of like arena in Madden Mobile, but this has arena too, but it's just Showdown is, Showdown now, the analogy is like League versus League in Madden in Madden Mobile. So yeah. Okay, you've seen enough of my sharpshooter lineup. I guess we're gonna go to my beast squad. I got Karl Anthony Towns at center. I had a bundle that I bought, I think, or I don't think it was a bundle. I think it was a pack. I think it was a pack that I had, and it was for the trending players, and I got 99 cat from that. So that's why I have a 99 overall Karl Anthony Towns. But the reason why I have him in the lineup is because Mark Eaton is not good offensively. He's only good at traditional big center stuff like blocking and just getting layups and dunking and all that stuff. But I wanted a shooting center in the lineup, so that's why I decided to put Karl Anthony Towns in there. That is why I put Karl Anthony Towns in at center instead of a traditional big, because I didn't want not a lack of shooting to be a problem. Like, look, like Cat can get a rebound. He doesn't even have to defend well, and I just want to be able to pop threes. Now, I know that was contested and it didn't go in and it looked like a bad shot, but I just want a center that can shoot threes. And this Harden just got stripped, and that is a dominant James Harden card. Like, that is just a dominant card. And look at Kawhi. Like, I know that when I got rid of that John Starks, I'm like, it's going to hurt because I technically had great lineups back. I had some great lineups and great players in my lineups back in February, but I'm like, I really, really, really wanted that Kawhi Leonard card, and I was like, I was willing to just give up some great cards for that. I was willing to give up some great cards for it, and that Kawhi Leonard has been an excellent defender and offensive player ever since, so I don't regret that at all. Kawhi Leonard right there. Oh, he just had it a little. He could have done that just a little bit more, and he would have had his hand on it. But you see, he's kind of like there, and he's not the only one that has 99 layup on the team. Cat has 99 layup too. So, but you saw that pass to Towns, and you saw that hand that Kawhi Leonard was about to, swat that errant pass. I'm not gonna pass to Holiday. Parker. Leonard was about to screen. Oof. Uh-oh. Shot clock violation. I was going to shoot the ball, but I just didn't. So, but yeah, you saw how Kawhi Leonard was still like glued to his he was glued to his player regardless. He can drive, he can score with contact. That was a bad shot. I can tell. That was a bad decision. But yeah, Kawhi Leonard is usually just glued to his player, and I know he didn't make the play there, but he's literally one of the best defenders on my team. And we're going to do one more game, I think, because I don't even know how long the stream's gone on for, but Kawhi the Claw Leonard got 98 defense. I guess defensive strength, it doesn't look like he's really, but he's great at blocking, he's great at stealing, hands on perimeter, he can intercept the ball. Yeah, so like he could really, if he would have had his hand just a little bit more up in the air, then he could have blocked, then he could have stole the ball. And you saw on All-Star Weekend, in the All-Star game, you saw how he just like absolutely like stole the ball like it was like effortless. Yeah, so Kawhi he's a great offensive player and defensive player. Karl Anthony Towns against Yao Ming, and oh my goodness, that was a challenging play. But look, that's why I have Cat in there and not Mark Eaton. Mark Eaton would have missed that. And Cat could have missed it too. But this is Karl Anthony Towns that can shoot threes. So, Garnett, Towns is going to be on the perimeter. I'm just going to shoot the ball with Drew Holiday. And of course, Cat is not going to, out-rebound him. And what's the, what was the rating for the 3-point for not 3-point mid-range for Holiday? I think I saw a 99 because of boosts. Yeah, I think I have a plus. Yeah, I think it's because Kawhi gives a plus for mid-range or something. Oh my goodness. Now I'm hitting threes. That Drew Holiday 3 was like wide open. that I had. Oh my goodness. This team I'm facing might be the better team, but I'm hitting some shots and there's Yao Ming wide open. So I want them to focus on Tony Parker so much. And then I'm going to do a 6-spin move, and oh my goodness, I'm going to give it back to Kawhi. But Kawhi had to take some time to get back up. And then I'm just going to hit the 3, even though it was challenging. But I'm like, look at Kawhi. He is literally one tough player in this game. I mean, he's going to be locked down defending, and poor Drew Holiday was just too short. Clutch 2-pointer. He should have really hit the 3. Cat, Yao Ming, LeBron I did a spin move on LeBron, and that was a floater, and I didn't really see any contact. I mean, I just want Kawhi to just be locking down his player, and I should not have done that. Wide open, and Cat wasn't going to react to that. I'm just splitting. I was trying to hit the shoot button, and it wasn't letting me, and that was a mistake of a layup. Okay, I'm just going to hit it out the Garnett. That was a good kick out and wide open, even though it looked like it could have gotten blocked. The problem was that sometimes I hit speed bursts on accident trying to do a spin move, and I thought that was going to go in, and I tried to block that point guard's dunk with Garnett or whatever, but it didn't work. And yeah, like you saw with Kawhi Leonard, you saw me that I tried to spin move, but what happened is that basically no matter what I can do, sometimes I just end up going to a speed move, and I'm like, I don't need a speed rush. I don't. So yeah, that's going to be my last game, and I'm going to play or finish playing the Seasons Mode game that I had started. I'm in the second quarter, and I was using my Beast Squad with Mark Eaton in it. So Eaton is not really a good guy, but look at Kawhi. I don't play Seasons Mode that much, but I just enjoy feasting on lower overall Seasons Mode team. I'm like, look, I got Tony Parker. They got Damian Lillard. Kawhi on Nurkic. You're not going to get past them. Yep. Strip the ball, and then I'm just going to shoot it. And Mark Eaton bailed Kawhi out. Kawhi was wide open by just being where he was, and then Mark Eaton got it and just completely bodied whoever he was guarding. Dude, Eaton so tall. Garnett with the 3. Swish. Yeah, so Mark Eaton literally just bodied that guy that you saw. Mark Eaton was bullied that guy catching Kawhi's miss and rebound. And look at Leonard. Dude, why is a center on Kawhi Leonard? That's not a good idea. And it's challenging because, you saw Kawhi's form. I don't think Kawhi's three-point form is the best form, but it's serviceable. It is serviceable. NBA Live Mobile is very realistic. And when I say it's realistic, I kind of mean sometimes all the gameplay and how they can ridiculously shoot threes when they don't have high 3-point ratings, and those go in. That's not realistic, but they got the shooting form down to how it is for them in real life. like, in 2K and normal 2K, you don't have the realistic shooting forms that the players actually have in real life, but in this game you do. And that shot with Kawhi was challenging because Nurkic is taller than Kawhi, so like it was a perfect form, it was a perfect release, but I could have easily not made that because of the height of the center. So yeah, it's awesome. And I don't know why Nurkic is actually like guarding Kawhi, but Kawhi is like one of my best defenders ever. He was trying to go on Eaton for no reason. I forgot who is the small forward here, but man, look at Kawhi. Just going off. Over pursuit on Lillard. Now Drew Holiday is on. Was on Lillard, and then I just let McCollum or whoever, or Lillard, have like a free shot. There goes Tony Parker. Defense. I like it when you can just force them to tightrope the out of bounds, and then they lose the ball. That's just hilarious. In a back-to-back 3-pointers from Tony Parker. This Tony Parker card is like a great mid-range shooter, and Lillard was getting defended by Kevin Garnett. I'm gonna be like glue on. I'm gonna be like glue on the opposing player. Like, I'm not gonna let you have anything easy. You see, that was kind of like a speed, whatever. Someone was going to screen for me. I think Parker was going to screen for me or something. Garnett. I'm just going to shoot the ball with Kawhi, and it's going to go in, wide open. Like, honestly, the AI just needs to commit to Kawhi, and the problem is you can't commit the whole team to Kawhi, or you're just not going to have a great strategy, because even though Kawhi is like one of the best players on my team, like it's really hard, like when you have like generational talents like Kawhi Leonard for his like defense and how he can impact the offensive end. And it's just hard to like game plan for him because Kawhi can take away your best player, and then you're going to have to like try to stop him for the threat on the offensive side of the ball that he possesses. And I'm like, well, then it just means, well, who are your other 4 players on your team good? And then can your bench players come in and like take the pressure off too? So it's just like, basically, football is, easier sometimes to play than basketball, because honestly, basketball, you only have like 5 players on the field at the same time, on the court at the same time, and basketball is like the ultimate like chess, because like I said, like in Kawhi's case, he's such a threat defensively and offensively that if you have to like put your best player on him, and maybe your best player on him could have like a down night, and then you're like, well, how do I have to alter my strategy? Like, I mean, it's worse than football sometimes, because in football sometimes your strategy can work too, but really, like, the defensive aspect of basketball is, for me, would be hard to learn, and it would hard to like for me to execute offensive schemes too. So it's just really hard to understand. And man, that was an awkward shot from Kevin Garnett. It was wide open, and I didn't think it was gonna go in, but it got a lucky bounce. But like, yeah, you just really have to understand basketball philosophies, and so like you can't just only put your best man on Kawhi, because like you need to have more of a team effort, but you have less people to execute. And I mean, you have to really be spot on in basketball. In football, you can kind of mess up a little bit, but like you have big linemen, you can try. There are just some players even in the NFL that you can't guard. Like J.J. Watt's like a beast. Like he can wreck a play too, and I mean I don't know. I'm just rambling about stuff, but like you get the picture. Sometimes you just can't commit. Like it doesn't matter. Sometimes you can just like double Kawhi, don't matter, because like then, oh well, you know, you're committing too much to stop Kawhi, and then you just then you're leaving the other talented players on the team to get open. And I mean, you saw what happened. Like just there, like they were like so focused on Tony Parker that I kicked it to Drew Holiday for an open three. So it's like it doesn't matter. Like it's like if you double or triple team like the best player from the opposing team, the problem is that you are going to give up other opportunities for the other best players on the team to you know score. So like I mean like the Clippers, I don't know who I want to win the finals this season. I mean I think the Lakers are probably the favorite, in all honesty. Could the Clippers do it? I mean, the Clippers have Kawhi and Paul George, so the Clippers have some pretty good players. They got Patrick Beverly, they have Kawhi Leonard, like I said, Paul George, Montrezl Harrell. They got one of the Morris twins. I mean, they have Lou Williams. They have Zubac. They got some depth, and I mean, they play some great defense. And I don't know. Do I trust the Lakers to be the best LA team? Excuse me. I'd kind of say so. But I don't know. And mostly it's because I kind of like Dwight Howard, to be honest. You know, it's not just LeBron James, but I kind of like the fact that, you know, the LA team, you can rule out LeBron at point guard, because he's the point guard, not the small forward now. So LeBron at point guard, then you have J.R. Smith now. You have Danny Green, Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, Alex Caruso. You just got some players. And I apologize for my last video of like my lineup review. You know, not having audio. Trust me, it has audio on my phone. It's just I don't know what's going on when I'm doing it. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this live stream. It's just that other people like that I'm, you know, friends with in Discord are, you know, busy and can't talk to me all the time, or can't, you know, view my videos all the time because they have lives. They're moving, you know, back and forth between, you know, their house or wanting to get out or whatever. So I'll just leave my video with this. Like, this is how many good players I got on the bench. I got Camby, Hill, Jackson, Monroe, Robertson, Brogdon, Dragic, Turkoglu, Archibald, Jameson, Durant, Hardaway. You know their first names. Tiny Nate Archibald was the 96 point guard, and then you have like I forgot Monroe's first name, but I forgot Hill's first name. Sad. But then Oscar Robertson, Malcolm Brogdon. I don't want to pronounce Dragic's first name, then Kevin Durant, Hedo Turkoglu. Another, Kevin Durant, I said, I think twice or whatever. Yeah, I got some players. I got rid of most of my platinum players, to be honest. I got a whole crap ton of elites. I guess not as much. I mean, I tried selling them, like, because to get that Damian Lillard, I had to get like 400,000. I paid like 300,000 coins. So that is going to be the end of the stream. Thanks for watching, and until you hear my voice again, have a great day.